name's Elise Kahn.
And I'm Simone Obrighter. It is the 10th of November, and just yesterday, Gunter Schabowski, the ruling party spokesperson, announced at a press conference that East Germany has opened up its borders to everyone.
Also Privatreisen nach dem Ausland können ohne Vorliegen von Voraussetzungen, Reiseanlässe und Verwandtschaftsverhältnisse beantragt werden. Die Genehmigungen werden kurzfristig erteilt. Zuständige Abteilung Pass- und Meldewesen der VP, der Volkspolizei, Kreisämter in der DDR sind angewiesen, Visa zur ständigen Ausreise unverzüglich zu erteilen, ohne dass dafür noch geltende Voraussetzungen für eine ständige Ausreise vorliegen müssen.
Right now, we have BBC's Lena Fischer on the line with us. Could you describe the current atmosphere in Berlin right now?
Right now, people are just starting to feel the effects of this monumental announcement. Just last week, citizens of East Germany were allowed to exit through Czechoslovakia, and as many as 50,000 people have already done so. But this announcement allows East Germans to exit the country through any border, including the walls of West Berlin. Right now, everyone's still in shock over this announcement, and a few people are even tearing down the walls themselves.
So, what do you think is going to happen next?
This is a tough blow for the USSR, so I'm guessing that the next few years are going to be tough for Gorbachev, and maybe this will spark other European states to secede from the USSR.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think the USSR is going to last that much longer with the poor leadership and authority of Gorbachev. If Germany could reunite, then anything could happen.
Okay, Lena, thank you for updating us.
Thousands of citizens from East Berlin are now flooding the gates to get to the western side of the Berlin Wall, which has been up for about 3 decades, separating West Berlin and communist East Germany.
And now over to Mia Schmidt, who is reporting live at the scene on the west side of the Berlin Wall. I am live at the scene where hundreds of people are migrating towards West Berlin following Gunter Schabowski's announcement of the opening of the Berlin Wall. I got the chance to interview a student that attends the Humboldt University of Berlin. Ready? What is your name?
My name's Sophia.
And what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
How do you feel about the Berlin Wall coming down?
I feel really excited because people coming over from East Berlin to the West will finally get to have new opportunities, and families that haven't seen each other in a long time will finally get to be reunited. And right now everyone's just really excited because everyone's rejoicing in the streets, and there's like a lot of partying going on, and everyone's really happy.
How will this affect you personally and your university life?
I'll get to see my relatives a lot more often, and the university campus will become a lot more diverse now that more students from the East can come over and study. And this change will definitely become a major boost for our society and culture here in West Berlin.
Have your relatives ever tried to cross from East Berlin over to West Berlin?
Yes, there was one attempt to do so by my uncle, and he tried to use a fake Visa card at one of the entrances to visit me, but they quickly denied him. And I also know someone who tried to jump out of a building next to the wall and jumped to the other side, and honestly, I'm not sure if they made it.
Thank you, Sophia. It is a great day for Germany. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Mia. Back here at the studio, we were just reviewing the events leading up to this announcement. The Berlin Wall was first built in 1961 by East Germany to prevent more workers from moving towards West Berlin. The professional working class in East Germany was declining rapidly, and Gorbachev wanted to stop this.
Families were separated, and many who were working in West Berlin lost their jobs. People who tried to escape were shot and killed, and only very few made it to the other side. Some even jumped out of buildings along the wall to make it over there.
Just 2 years ago, former US President Ronald Reagan stood before crowds in West Germany in one of his most famous speeches regarding the issue of the Berlin Wall.
There is one sign the Soviets can make that would be unmistakable, that would advance dramatically the cause of freedom and peace. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Do you remember that speech?
Yeah, I do. I was there reporting on site for his speech. It's so crazy how it all unfolded after that.
Well, Simone, it sure has been a crazy day for Germany.
It sure has, Elise. Tune in at 5 o'clock in the afternoon with more news and updates to come from BBC.
Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the morning.